Bree, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Navionics, and I got my buddy Paul Miglia from Navionics. And Paul, we've found a lot of really cool things, so let's just get right to it.
You got it. And Rick, I appreciate the opportunity to be here, and thanks for teaching everybody a lot more about Navionics and sonar charts and how to read the contours and find more fish. Something I want to talk a little bit about today is really the navigation aspect and what sonar charts can do with that. And what we have here is a government chart of Nassau Sound. Now, Russell and I actually spent a little time doing some sonar logs to update this area. And as you can see on this government chart here, you've got the little point that kind of sticks out there, up that green area, and you can see where there's some yellow land. And this is just what basically you get when you buy your plotter, the chart that's embedded. So after we uploaded some sonar logs, we go to the sonar charts, and you can see how that point is now vanished.
Yeah, it's not a solid piece anymore.
No, it's gone. You've got a cut through, and you've got your little area here in the creek that's a lot wider from all the erosion. Again, giving you a lot more contours and a lot, safer area to travel through. We go to the next area on the government charts in Nassau Sound. This is the area here where you first come in. And off the point right there, looks like a clear passage. You're coming in at nighttime.
Absolutely.
Come flying in, no problem. Well, we did sonar charts in that area. And what we found out once we did the sonar logs for that area, you found out that there's actually a big point.
Now there's this big sand mound that has developed.
Yeah, so unless you're trying to do Dukes of Hazzard and jump into the little lagoon behind it there, it's something you want to update your chart on so that you find that piece of land, and it's very important that you're able to see this.
So let's take a look at the next set of charts.
So now here's an overall view of Nassau Sound, and you can see not a whole lot of data.
The government chart.
Correct, not a whole lot of data. We go over to the sonar charts. And you'll see once we get to that there's a lot more overview on the sonar charts as far as the contours, where Russell and I have updated it, and you can see the deeper holes, you can see the island that's there, a little bit disappearing, a lot, more of the channel.
Right.
And the last thing I want to show is everybody asks, what does really change in a year or two? I use my home waters of Stewart Inlet, and over in Stewart we've got the government chart from a couple of years ago. And you can just see there's your shoal, basic inlet. But we go to a year ago with sonar charts, and you can see where this shoal right here on the sonar charts just in a year is kind of eroded away a little bit. Moving on, we'll have we'll have another one here where you see there's your shoal that's moved away a little bit, and you've got your passageway. Then just 30 days ago on the new updated sonar chart, you're going to see where this is actually eroded away further, and there's actually a sandbar from 30 days ago that's appeared on this sonar chart right here. It's right in the middle of the channel. And that's why it's really important to update your charts with the freshest data using sonar charts to get more information.
Paul, thank you so much for informing us, one, how to read them, but more importantly, the changes. We're lucky to have that.
Thanks, Rick.